what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Woo! Good morning. Welcome back. Got a push day ahead of us today, and I am looking forward to pushing through it. That was a bad one. That was bad. Just as bad, it is 0 degrees outside. Literally 0 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Couldn't tell you. But it is really freaking cold. So we've got this place, I think, fairly well heated up for what we're going to be able to achieve. We might kick back on the propane heater here in a little bit if it dips down too low. But we're sitting at probably about 45 degrees, 40 degrees right now. I would get, it's probably on the lower end there. It's probably about 40. So not terribly warm by any stretch. We've got some hot tea with us. Brought some extra liquid out to drink as well, just to keep us hydrated. But we're looking forward to doing this, getting moving and getting warmed up, that's for sure. We're going to be starting with some behind the back cuffed lateral raises here. Really enjoying those and getting everything moving and grooving. And then we're going to be moving over to our heavy dumbbell slight decline presses over on the bench over there. Those we're going to keep about the same weight we did last week, 120 pounds. And hopefully we can get a little bit better on that last set there. We cut our reps a bit short, and I remember not being overall pleased with my form on those. So we'll see what we can make happen today. Who knows? It's a new day, new opportunity. New opportunity to do well, and a new opportunity to really screw up, too. So let's get set up for these behind the back lateral raises. Let's start getting warmed up and get this workout started. All right. Got our pink ball again. Good old pinky. So what we're going to do is behind the back lateral raises. We are starting with half the weight we're going to be doing for our working sets here, which is only 10 total pounds. So what we'll end up doing is doing some reps as a warm-up, go to the other side, and probably come back to do another set a bit slower and just try to get into that weight, start feeling that weight. We might kick it up by 5 pounds as well in between there, but we're going to have to kind of warm up with half the weight we're using because it's just so darn close in terms of plate weight to where we're ultimately going to be ending up here. All right, back to the other set. A little bit slower for warm-up here. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to up the weight just a little bit. Do one more warm-up set here. Yeah, that's nice. I'm feeling that. All right. All right, y'all. I apologize. It was getting a little too cold in here. We had to turn the propane heater on, so I'll do my best to clean up the audio. I threw on the windscreen filter as I noticed that helped a little bit with some tests I did last time. We'll see if it makes a big enough difference today. We got our weight loaded up here, 20 pounds on the pulley. We're going to get after these sets here. Good control, good form, really using this ball and squeezing the heck out of it. That's what we're aiming to do. Let's do it. Very good. Let's do our left side. Woo! All right. It's pretty incredible how much more powerful that is compared to the 240 volt electric heater. I mean, that thing's strong, it's 240 volt, but man, this thing blowing out 60,000 BTUs in this little space. It heated up about 8 degrees in all of like 2 or 3 minutes. It's a big help, big help. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Alrighty. Woo. Very nice. I've really grown to love doing these with some sort of ball, in this case the high bounce pinky, to really just grab and squeeze. This is basically, if I haven't told you before, like a racquetball, so to speak, but it's a little softer, not as firm as a racquetball, and certainly doesn't have the bounce of a racquetball. I mean, you go through it pretty hard to get it to bounce like a racquetball would. But having that object to squeeze onto as I'm pushing that rep out, man, does it make a world of a difference. So even if it's just, a pair of barbell grips or another attachment that you can grab and squeeze, I highly recommend it. But I love the feel that the cuffed lateral raise gives no matter what, even if you don't have something to grip onto. Okay, third set here. We're doing 4 today. Just to give these shoulders a little bit of extra little love here. I think they got the work potential in them. And we're going to be doing this last set with some myo reps too, so we're really going to crank these bad boys out. Okay, third set, here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's getting there. That intensity is there, man. Yeah. Woo! This last set's gonna be tough. I can tell. I'm debating on whether or not I take off 5 pounds from that just for this last set. I think I'm gonna do that because those last few reps there, for my left side especially, I was feeling it on the right as well though. I was really having to grind perhaps more than what I'll be able to do on this last set with good form and good ROM. So I'm gonna take 5 off of here and just, we could start nice and slow and get a little bit more out of it at the early ones. And if our form degrades by the end of it, that's okay. I'm all right with that. But I don't want every rep to be that way. We're doing 15 reps. We'd love to get at least 8 to 10 of them with some really good form. All right, last set here. We're gonna be doing our reps and our myo reps. Don't forget that component too. Took 5 off, so we're at 15 here on the cable. This is gonna be a tough one, but we're gonna do as much as we can to control each of those reps coming up and especially coming down, to not heave our bodies and to give it as much control as possible in that descent, so we're getting the maximal out of this. so that when we get to those myo reps, we shouldn't be able to do more than 4 at all. In fact, I'd rather us not be able to do 4 and only get 2 to 3 on those 2 sets of myo reps. Oh my. Yeah. Oh. One more. Oh, that's it. Whew. Okay. Very good. Let's repeat that here on the left side and just send these shoulders home already after our first exercise. We've still got more to do. Okay. Okay. One more. Come on. Yep. Good stuff. Whew. Those were good. We got a bit of a sweat worked up too. All right. We're gonna put these cables away, get stuff rearranged to get you turned around, and we're gonna hit some dumbbell bench over here. All right, getting some warm up in here. We've got about 85 pounds or so on these bad boys, so we'll crank out some reps here, bump them up, and work our way and walk our way up to 120 like we're planning for our work sets. All right, 100. All right. 120s. Let's do this, huh? Woo! Ah. Come on. Huh. Yeah. Let's go. That's awesome. I feel like I got a little bit more control than I did last week, a little bit more stability. It's still damn tough. This next set's going to be rough here. I'm trying to make sure I go a little bit deeper than you normally could with the barbell on these so I get the maximal benefit of these dumbbells, which is that you can get a little bit more range. You just got to be safe about it and about coming below parallel with that shoulder there. Number 2. All right, last set. 120s. That's 240 total pounds. That's more than Austin weighs. Whew, 10 pounds more. Let's go. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Woo! All right, time for some tricep press downs here. I just got these straps from Amazon. Looks like they're made by a company called Vulcan. And, you know, you see these all over the internet, all over TikTok, and I saw this strap was on sale, but they're really nice quality. Like, I'm surprised. They were only, I think I got these for like 18 bucks. There was a small discount there. I think they're regularly like 25. And what I like about them, they're basically like the rope handles, right? Which are similar to my rotating tricep press down handles. It's really all I've ever used them for is tricep work. The green ones, you know, they rotate and they can move around your body. The green handles are great because they're nice and long, and I can get that spread and separation down here and still get it in a full extension. The rope, I've always felt it's just a little too short, especially once you start stretching it out like that. These guys, these are long, man. I mean, that's got to be 2+ feet there that you've got hanging there. And what I really like about these ones, and I don't know, you know, if there's other straps out there that are like these, I'm sure there are, but we've got 2 sets of handles here. I've got a short set, kind of inset in these handles, and then we've got the long set here as well. So again, short set if you want to bring it a little closer, long set if you want to go a little bit wider, a little bit longer here. Both of these I think are going to be useful, the 2 different lengths here, for various exercises. I could see these being pretty good for face pulls as well, although I really like the rope for that. I like being able to kind of push my hand up against something like that. But we'll see. This could be really good. I'm going to try them out for triceps today, just to give them a whirl, just to see how they feel. And, you know, make a verdict on whether or not this was a good purchase. Let's try the inner grips. It's really good, actually. They're padded, but they're not like overly padded. I like them. It's a nice change of pace from the normal tricep press downs or pull downs that I do. I think that was good. Okay, taking the weight down here to 70. We were at 90 there. I don't know. I didn't feel as smooth as I wanted it to. So we're gonna drop it down here. Make sure we hit our reps. We hit them on the last one too, but I felt like I was fighting for it. I'm gonna use the inner grips again and really maximize the work we're putting in here. I like that a lot more. Much better weight. Handles are nice too. I like them. I'm digging these guys. All right, set number 3 here. Still at 70. Oh, that control. It's so nice. Come on. One more. Oh boy. You probably saw it there. I was really having to put my all into that. Whew. This last set's gonna be tough. Okay, final set here. This is gonna be a really tough one. Whew. As long as we can get out 10, we'll be all right with this one. But it's gonna be a struggle to get to 10, I can tell, with good form. We're gonna do our best though. Let's try. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more. Whew. Yeah, that's tough. Wow. Alrighty. This is a good little strap here. I like it. I could see it being good for face pulls and stuff. I can also see it being good for cable crunches. I really like our cable crunch attachment, but if you don't have a decent tricep pull down, you know, those ropes could be fairly expensive, honestly. They could be like $40 for a quality one. I'm sure you can get some cheaper ones for maybe 20 or so, which is about what this is. Is it better or worse? Not necessarily. If I had to pick one, I'm more familiar with the rope, but I don't think that necessarily makes it better. This is actually a really nice attachment, and I really like that you've got, you know, 2 lengths of handles in one here. That's pretty nice. All right, we're gonna do some dumbbell underhand flies. Now, if you've never done these before, it could be a little bit hard to get the movement right, but once you feel it, I promise it's gonna be something that you don't forget how to do. It's a very simple movement. We're gonna be taking a dumbbell in each hand, and we're gonna be bringing it up and across slightly, okay? Just one at a time. One side, other side. It's up and across. So kind of a cross-body movement here. You're coming across your plane, that's for sure. And you're gonna be doing one arm at a time, and really just, until you feel that pec contraction, you wanna get it all the way up there and hold it. Just for a second, and then let it go. Now we're gonna be doing these. We're gonna be doing 3 sets of these here. And then like last week, after that last set there, we're gonna be grabbing our 25 again and doing some more Sven presses. Really liked how that felt last week, so we're gonna do another one of those, just as a burnout. But first, 3 sets of these dumbbell underhand flies. Short rest. Number 2. Okay, one more set. We're gonna grab our 25. As soon as we're done, we're going right into that Sven press. All right, here we go. This is it. Final set here before we move on to some cable crunches. So we're gonna leave it all on the table right here. Try to get the best contraction we possibly can out of these on both sides, and just send these pecs all the way to the farm. Yeah. Immediately. Pick it up. Let's go. That was a good one. Whew. Final set of exercises for today here. We're gonna be doing some cable crunch and some push-ups right over here again. I have some handles from when I first started this gym, push-up handles. I gotta find them. They're somewhere in my basement. They're probably near where the ab wheel was. And by the way, I say they're in my basement. That's because for those of you who don't know, the home gym technically started in the basement. I think I showed on the podcast some pictures of that. I'll see if I can throw them up here again for you too. But it was essentially a box that contained a futon mattress that we've never opened. It worked perfectly. And then cat litter bags, dog food pads, and a couple rubber bands is what I started with, and a yoga mat. You know, had the ab wheel. I think I got push-up handle pretty easy. But I want to find them because doing these push-ups is a superset. It's been nice. It's been kind of nice to throw in some body weight stuff. But if I could get down a little bit lower into a negative, that would really send it all the way. All right, let's do these crunches and then do our push-ups. Good. Push-ups. Next set. Very nice. Okay, number 3, we're going 4 sets here. I'm going to up the reps a little bit on these. I think I only did 12 on these last 2. We're going to go 15. Okay, 18, I lied. One more set here. One more. Okay, 4th and final set here. Abs are, whew, there's something right now, let me tell you. This is going to be tough. That's it. Well, that's it today, folks. That's all we got. That's a darn good workout. So, thanks for being here. I think you helped me push through this one, especially on those dumbbell presses there, the dumbbell bench press. Appreciate that help. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. I'm gonna go try to do some cardio as well while we're amped up a little bit here. And I think we got some grocery shopping to do. Gotta eat big to get big, even if we're trying to lose weight. So, thanks for being here. I'll see you guys next time.